It's Ashwin Rao, and in this video I'm going to take you through my care of this beautiful pair of lazyman Oxfords from Ace of Spades shoes, which is now known as Royale Beak. Ace of Spades is the product of Anders Sundstrom, and this pair of shoes is one that is very unique. It has a spade sole, hence the Ace of Spades. I've put some sole protectors on this shoe to preserve its quality, and I've worn this shoe, so this was from several wears with just some light brushing. But you can see there's a couple areas where the vamp has some kind of wear from just typical use. So we're going to take you through a cleaning and conditioning of this particular pair. I'm also going to use some Fibings edge dressing. This is a brown edge dressing to refinish some of the off-colored areas on the shoe. You can see some of the fading here, maybe more notably here. So we're going to repaint that edge. I'm also going to use a suede brush, which is partly a suede eraser and partly a fine brush. You can get these off of Amazon or any shoe care store for just a few bucks. Not a big deal. And we're also going to do a quick spray down with the Saphir Suede Renovateur, which is one of my favorite products for restoring the color of suede. This is a neutral Suede Renovateur, meaning that it should not be adding any color. So first things first, shoe trees I think are really important. So we're going to insert these shoe trees back into these shoes. A good pair of lasted shoe trees is worth its weight in gold because it will expand and fully fill the shoes so that it makes it less likely for them to deform, develop any unusual toe spring, anything that you want to do to preserve the original integrity of these shoes, you should do. I do a little pull down just to make sure that the shoe tree is all the way into the shoe. So now you can see, pretty simple here. Now we're going to take our suede eraser and very simply just give this a once over. Full grain suede upper from, I believe, an Italian tannery here. And boom, we're already nicely done. So now we have both of our shoes brushed, and we're going to use our Saphir Suede Renovateur, which I have not used in probably the entire time I've owned these shoes. This will provide some water resistance as well as maintain the color integrity of these shoes. So I'm gonna let that dry, and then once I'm done, I'm gonna use this brush one more time to restore the nap in case it gets matted down at all by the Renovateur. So we're gonna put the Renovateur aside and now apply the edge dressing. We have brown as well as edge dressing in black. These are the two most common colors I have seen for edge dressings. You can always use leather dyes as well because the soles are made out of leather in most cases. If you want to add some red, this is a dark red leather dye. I also have a light brown leather dye, which I sometimes use for more natural edge dressing finishes. So just keep those in mind. Because this sole is actually more of a black, we're going to go ahead and use the black dye here. The nice thing is that these particular Fibing edge dressing have their own built-in application tool. So this tool is rather saturated, and I've had this particular edge dressing for quite a while now. The key is to make sure you're not actually going to touch the leather itself, just the edge dressing here. So you can see I'm going to apply a light finish here to the edge dressing. ink has dried a little bit, I'm going to go back over it. Notice I've only done 2 total applications for this entire pair of shoes. So it doesn't take much to get a lot done in terms of the finishing here. Just to make sure we have a nice smooth finish. This applicator is now more dry, which then allows us to create a little bit more even distribution of these pigments so that there's no hot and cold spots or areas where there's accumulated pigments and other areas where there's not enough accumulation. Shoes have now dried. You can see how nice that edge dressing has done really to restore the shoe. I have not applied any wax or shine, but already you see the semi-gloss or matte finish. I've not brushed out the upper since applying the Renovateur, and we're going to now do a little bit of brushing just with the fine brush here. And pair number 2, we're just going to similarly brush out. The final part will be to apply a little bit of wax polish from Pure Polish products, and if you want to get a higher shine, you can apply a high shine polish. There we go. I could certainly gloss up more if I wanted. I could do a little bit more, but you can see where this shoe started in pretty good shape and where it ends in even better shape and keeps your shoes looking new. Hope you're all doing well. Give Royale Beak a look. Hope you're all doing well with a little shoe care video. Bye-bye.